Salve, rapaziada do YouTube, trazendo aqui nosso segundo videozinho de Starfield, no hypezinho pra continuar jogando esse joguinho. Paramos aqui na... cadê? Aqui, Nova Atlântida, isso. Acabamos de pousar aqui em Nova Atlântida pra continuar a missão. E vamos ver pra onde a gente vai ser levado nessa brincadeira aí. Rapaziada, quem puder aí, se inscrever no canal, dar um likezinho no vídeo, comentar pra dar aquela fortalecida, o que é que vocês estão achando do jogo e tal, pra dar aquela fortalecida, eu agradeço bastante, tá? E vamos que vamos, velho. Vamos ver o que, é que vai acontecer aqui agora, mano. Continuar aqui, falar com esse cara, será? Especialista da central de naves.
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Minha nave precisa de reparos, 1000 créditos. Aí. Quero ver e modificar minhas naves.
Okay,
Deixa eu ver se...
no problem.
Tem que usar as naves. Modo melhoria de nave permite aprimorar sua nave sem se preocupar com o modo de instalação de módulos. Alguma melhoria pode requisitos. Tá. Pronto aí, eu tenho 6.000 créditos. Total, não. Na real, deixa eu ver aqui. Construção de naves. Na construção você pode montar, modificar e pintar sua nave à vontade. O indicador de andar à direita informa informa onde novos módulos aparecerão. Por exemplo, quando o indicador de andar estiver em 0, novos módulos serão posicionados na mesma central da nave. A construção de novos módulos na nave custa crédito. Quando você exclui os módulos, os créditos são restituídos. O modo de construção da nave calcula o custo da operação durante o processo e informa o total no final. Há um teste de voo que exibirá alertas ou erro caso sua configuração seja inválida por algum motivo. Vou mexer. Nossa. Aqui, vai. Caraca, que da hora, mano. Adicionar, pra adicionar alguma coisa? Laser MK dragão, cadê? Aquele aqui. Tá, vou adicionar mais uma coisinha. Ver. É um canhão aqui, ó. Não, pera aí. Estruturas. É esse aqui, ó. Deixa aqui. Aqui pra cá. Caixa aqui. Caixa aqui. Dá? Não dá. Não. Olha lá. Mano, quanta coisa, velho. Funciona aqui? Ah, funciona. Ó o que vai fazer, ó. Ó. Fuselagem, vamos ver aqui. Esse aqui. Mexer alguma coisa. Ah, daqui de trás. Ó, é aqui, ó. É o que? Pulso Dragon Laser. Dá pra encaixar aqui não? Não dá. Na real, isso aqui não ficou bem cocôzinho, né? Vamos excluir. Erros não serão não resolvidos. Nave não foi. Sei lá. Vamos ver aqui uma coisa melhorzinha aqui pra ver. Construção de nave. Aqui, ó. Não. Cadê adicionar? Ah, tem muita coisinha, velho. Arquitetura. Porta, mas tem muita coisa, velho. Na real, hoje eu não vou mexer em nada não, mano. Depois eu vou mexer nisso aí direito. Deixa eu ver já se você tem a venda.
I'm
Vamos
sure
ver.
you can find something you like.
Ok. Ok. Bem parecido com a minha, né? A Sparrow e... Caraca, Shipbreaker. Quanto é que custa ela? Mano, 280 mil, mano. As outras são 72, 104, 130, 50, tá? Onde você disse que eu podia vender coisas?
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp.
Tá.
Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Ok. Onde posso procurar mais tripulantes para minha nave?
I would try to Viewport. They'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Pera, onde?
I would try to Viewport.
A porta
They'll be on your
vista.
left
À
once you get into the
esquerda,
plaza.
partindo da praça central, tá? Tá bom. Vamos reparar minha nave
Everything
não.
looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Vamos ver. Onde a gente tem que ir? Ó, a gravidade aqui, né? É baixa.
I can assure you this
Oh.
unprovoked attack on a United
Vai pra algum lugar? Não. Não. Pousa. E aí, campeão?
The Wellsman saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Tá. Eu vou deixar pra fazer essas missões meio que secundárias assim. Dependendo da missão, claro, se for missão de companheiros, caso tenha coisa assim. Em off, vou tentar deixar
No bounty.
mais focado na história mesmo, né? Certo? Melhor. Calma aí, galera, não sou um pirata não. Isso aqui é o quê? Informações de Nova Atlântida. Bem-vindos a Nova Atlântida. Olá, você está... Tá, quem quiser ler aí, ó. Tem muita coisa, depois eu vejo isso aí.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Vambora. Mas aí, Vasco, você tá meio caidinho, né? Esse é um distrito de tanque. Ok.
I'm so excited to see Tony after work. Another day, another
Ué,
credit.
como vai?
Oh, hi there. I'm doing great. How about you?
Eu também.
Glad to hear it. Yeah, life is good, isn't it? I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close.
Sem ofensas, você parece meio cansada.
Really? Well, I guess you're right. I'm feeling a bit run down. I really love my job, but it's hard work and long hours. I could definitely use the Terracino from Terrabrew right now.
Posso pegar um pra você, sem problema.
Really? That's so sweet. I really appreciate it.
Tipo, essas missões aqui... Tipo, é meio... Não vale a pena trazer pra vídeo, sabe? Vou lá
The
entregar
water
um
is
cappuccino
quite aesthetically
pra mulher.
pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Vamos ver.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been. Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Tá bom. Ué, cadê minha roupa, velho?
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside.
Mano,
If
cadê
Barrett were
meus
here,
olhos, velho?
he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this
Mano.
place your home.
Uia, mano. Caralho, que macabro, velho. Calma aí. Pra trás aqui, ó. Ó. Mano!
You two keep going on like this. I'm
Nossa,
running
velho.
changes.
Alô?
I'm serious.
We'll play nice. Little friendly conversation.
Salve, rapaziada.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Tem um ataque a pirata. Barrett me pediu para entregar o artefato.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
Teve luzes intensas e música.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Era ele também, era?
You hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe it very...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But, gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
Tá bom.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god,
Caramba.
that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Isso é tudo meio demais pra mim, precisaram já a cabeça. Enquanto você sabe seus artefatos e o que são? Quanto você sabe seus artefatos e o que eles são?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Tá. Vocês me querem na constelação? O que isso quer dizer? Quais serão meus deveres?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Tudo bem, eu topo. Me explica o que fazer.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway.
Eu já tenho, minha
Just
parceira.
mind your head.
Opa, nível 3, vamos ver aqui, aproveitar para qual outro nível. A cada nível alcançado, você obtém um ponto de habilidade. Além disso, cada habilidade desbloqueia um desafio. Conclua o desafio de uma habilidade e use um ponto para subir ao de nível. A fileira superior representa habilidades básicas. As demais fileiras são desbloqueadas após você usar um número mínimo de pontos em sua respectiva categoria. Tá, tem combate, ciência, técnico, social e físico. Tá. Primeiro no social, ver se a gente consegue persuasão, né? É. Melhor pegar persuasão, mano. Sempre é bom, mano. Qualquer RPG que tem isso aqui é bom. Vamos desbloquear. Ó. Nível 10%, nível 2, 20, 30, nível 4, 50%, velho. Ué, não dá pra... Por que não dá? Ah, tá. Eu não consigo aqui ainda. Ah, gastronomia, sucata. Tem que conseguir encontrar praticamente qualquer coisa de seu sucesso. Aham. Vamos em combate. Aham. Aham. Arma balística causando 10% a mais de dano. Ok. Tá bom, né? Os dois níveis, vamos falar com a galera antes.
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it? That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Você parece saber bastante das coisas sobre esse artefato.
Oh gosh, no. I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Tá. Me fala como posso te ajudar a descobrir mais.
Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Coisas orgânicas? Entendi. Como recursos orgânicos ajudariam a aprender sobre os artefatos?
I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
Tá. Estávamos pensando em outros tipos de exploração dos artefatos.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Tá. A visão que eu tive, o que você acha que era?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Então deve ter alguma explicação razoável.
There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Tá. Quanto tempo vocês estão trabalhando nisso?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Tá. A Sarah disse algo sobre lugar para eu ficar.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions.
Tá.
Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I am at your service, Captain.
Another round of invoices coming.
What now?
And us going after them means fuel, repair costs, the occasional payoff.
Good thing you've got me around, Miss Morgan. Knows how you get by.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Desculpa aí, mexer. Ai, desculpa aí, mexer o bagulho do lugar. Pô, a mansãozona é grandona mesmo, né? Caraca, velho.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Deixa eu falar com ela.
Ever since I got here,
Vou dar esse
this has
recurso
felt like home.
grandes pra ela.
Okay, let's take a look.
Ah, ela compra. Tá. Não vou dar nada não por enquanto, velho. Não sei se vai servir.
Stay safe, okay?
Vamos ver meu quarto aí. Quero privacidade, dá licença. Obrigado. Dá pra dormir aqui? Ah, mano, isso aqui é muito Bethesda, né, velho? Precisa depositar. Eu vou depositar que eu vou vender a maioria das coisas, então. Opa! Deixa para de onde tava. Desvio. Como é que gira isso aqui? Opa! Solta! Deixa eu dizer que tava aqui, ninguém vai perceber. Ó. Olha aí. Me respeita. Corre. Vamos olhar o jetpack green, né? Pô, isso aqui é mais daorinha, né? Vou ganhar uma roupinha da constelação, né, mano?
Yes.
Oi, calma aí, deixa eu ver.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full time.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters
Tô indo falar
available
com a
to you.
galera.
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent. So, Mateo, swiped any new religious texts?
Very funny, Walter. You know Constellation's been keeping me busy.
Right, sure. You're telling me you haven't been on the lookout at all?
Well, okay, fine. I had heard that Buddha's tooth may still exist. I was trying to find out if there's any truth to it.
Let me know how it turns out.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
Vou falar com
Curious
Walter.
feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. That you know something no one else does. Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
Já me chamaram de coisas piores. Isso foi um pedido de desculpas. Já me chamaram de coisas piores.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Fico feliz de estar aqui.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing.
Opa.
You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Tá. Qual a sua função na constelação?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Você acha que a visão que eu tive tem algum significado?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Eu nunca tinha visto nada parecido na vida. Claro, eu vejo luzes e ouço música o tempo todo. Tá sempre rolando uma balada na minha cabeça. Eu nunca tinha visto nada parecido na vida.
Yes, I imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar, in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
Que tipo de empresa é a Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Eu não esperava encontrar diretor por aqui.
Funny thing about companies. You build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
Show de bola.
Goodbye.
Valeu.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. I don't drink, but I feel like if I did, now would be a good time for one. Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Todos esses artefatos vieram de cavernas?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
O que você acha daquela visão que eu tive?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
Se tem algum significado, eu não entendi. Eu sei que era algo importante, posso sentir. Vai.
It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
Tá, o que te trouxe até a Constelação?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Tá bom.
Take care of yourself.
Tem mais pra cá, velho. Eu queria ver o bagulho de modificar que ele falou. Ah, aqui, né? Ah, que é muito grande, velho. Aqui é bancário de armas. Nossa, pique Fallout mesmo. Vamos tirar a mira daqui, né? Mano, é igual Fallout, velho. De adesivos, caramba. Aqui. Cano longo. Opa. Compensador. Aham. Cadê óptico? Mira flexível. Ué, mas por que não dá? Eu não criei outra. Eu achei que era que nem no Fallout. Você tirava de mim pra você colocar em outra. E onde é que foi aquela mira? Ué, mano. Foi pro caramba. Dane-se. Cano técnico, freio de boca. Aham. Tá. Aí foi meio triste, mano. Começa aqui, ó. A mira laserzinha, pá. Ok. Folder. Tampa removida. Ah, pra pesar mesmo, né? Não, vou deixar normal. E tem um compensador. Não vai, coloca isso aí. Vamos já completa a missão. Aham. Perfura a blindagem. Deixa o carregador grande aí, velho. Mano, é muito igualzinho, velho. Ó, o Fallout aqui abrir a armadura. Colocar o visual da constelação, né? Ah, tamo aqui mesmo. Prateadinho, pá. Não, laboratório farmacêutico, estação de culinária. Sanduíche alienígena. Vou criar, né? Tá bom. Bancário industrial. Bancário industrial permite que você crie componentes e manufaturas básicos que podem ser usados para construir estruturas entre postos e mods para armas e equipamentos. A matéria-prima usada para esses componentes manufaturados podem ser obtidos em planetas e luas, ao estabelecer entrepostos a extratores de recursos. Componentes manufaturados mais avançados podem ser criados com os fabricadores de entrepostos. Mano, mesmo esquema do Fallout, velho. Mesmo esqueminha. Aqui no Fallout é meio que automático, né? Aqui você tem que destruir pra poder... Opa, aí. Olha onde que eu peguei nível, velho. Ah, eu tô level 4 já, mano. Esqui espirrou seu de nível. Ciência, ó. Vamos ver. Tá. Tá, vamos ver o técnico aqui, ó. Vamos pro físico, né? Pegar peso por enquanto. Será que tem aqui, ó? É o principal. Isso e depois correr. Vamos colocar aqui o esquema de esconder o capacete, né? Quando tá em Colônia ou estratégia em colônia. É mais condizente. Você tá usando um traje espacial aqui, mano. Vou falar com ela agora, velho.
What can I help you with?
Só queria que o personagem não andasse correndo, mano. Qual a necessidade de ele andar assim, né?
I am at your service, Captain.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble
So,
all the time.
are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Eu falei com todo mundo. O que é a constelação que vocês fazem?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
Tá. A constelação é bastante conhecida?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
Tá. Ainda preciso de um tempo para me situar. Você sabe sobre os artefatos?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
Tudo pronto.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually. But a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Tenho que admitir, estou sentindo uma empolgação. A minha primeira missão. Vai.
Felt the same way when I started too.
Whee!
There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Tá. Se você continuar, a Sarah seguirá você compulsoriamente. Tá, entendi. Eu e você até conseguimos o artefato. Tá.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Como assim? Você não liga se eu roubar contando que não me peguem?
I mean, Constellation has a roster of members who haven't always been on the right side of their respective society. We're risk takers. Some of us have seen the inside of a jail cell more than once. If you join us, it means you're committed to our mission. In exchange, we give you latitude in your choice of means.
Tá. Entendido. Parece imprudente, uma organização deveria ter regras.
Those are the rules. Advance humanity's knowledge to the best of your ability. As long as you do that, I'm not here to judge you. Now, let's you and I get over to Mast.
Tá bom, né?
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you. Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Você será útil na minha equipe, Vasco.
Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Gerencie sua tripulação. Revise e altere as funções de cada membro entre naves e entre postos. Cada membro tem habilidades diferentes que melhoram naves entre postos. Trocar a designação de Vasco para Frontier. Confirmar. Tá bom, Vasco. Não consegue conversar. Pra você me dar meus itens pra eu vender. Seu merda. Opa, guia da Constelação. Reduz permanentemente o dano de queda em 5%.
Okay, that's it. Time to sell some of your junk.
Mano, igual Fallout, velho. Mas vestindo Fallout, os caras pegaram também.
Captain, greetings.
Vambora. Esses loading pra tudo. Ei, Bethesda. Entrar e sair de porta em 2023, mano. Tá. Tem que ir pra lá, né? Queria encontrar algum vendedor, mano, pra vender minhas paradinhas. O que é que tem pra cá? Vamos ver. Bora, meu irmão. E aqui? Mano, eu não tô correndo, tô andando, velho. Pode nem andar. Residência. Não, não quero ir pra residências. Tô pesado. Só pode, mano. Tô pra caceta.
We need to talk to John. Bring me anything useful?
Tenho aqui, ó. Pega pra tua. O que é que tá pesado aqui? Mano, não peguei os bagulho do... Como é o nome do robô, velho? Vasco. Por que é que merda tá pesando tanto assim, mano? Como é que ordenar? Peso. Tá. Estrutura adaptativa. Por que eu tô com 38, velho?
Maybe enough time.
Poxa, mano. 38 construtoras.
Sergeant Yugi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
We have an appointment. We're seeing the doctor. That's it.
Maybe some other time. I have that report that's due.
I talked to your boss. She agreed that you need to take care of yourself. I know it's tough, honey, but a lot of times the earlier they catch something, the better it is.
You're right. I know you're right. I just wish they wouldn't keep us waiting so long.
You have to trust the science, the medical knowledge.
I keep telling myself that Reliant Medical is top-notch.
Tem um vendedorzinho, mano. Embassy Street. Aham. Pera aí. Não dá. Tem que usar a roupa, né, mano? Vamos voltar com o nosso trajezinho, velho. Vamos Nossa, não. Vamos usar tudo, velho. Jesus, olha lá, que bagulho feio. Agora sim, vambora.
citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance in all your actions as members of the United Colonies Navy?
I do.
Then I'm proud to welcome you to the Vanguard. Now, you all have your assignments. Get out there and show them what the UC's made of. Supra et Ultra. You look like you know how to handle yourself, know how to fly. Vanguard might well have a place for you.
Tá bom então.
Welcome to Mast. If you have an appointment, you may proceed inside. If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
Tô procurando trabalho. Sabe alguém que precisa de uma mão?
Most of Mast's employees have extensive training in their specific areas of expertise. But if you're interested in joining the UC, Commander Tuala of the Vanguard is just on the far side of the room. The Vanguard's open to anyone who can fly. This is Mast, the beating heart of the United Colonies. Every decision made in the civilized galaxy takes place inside these walls.
O que você faz aqui? O que você faz aqui?
I'm one of Mast's resource officers. It's my job to ensure those here on official business get where they're going promptly, and that any rule breaking is dealt with swiftly. Stay safe.
Vou falar com o cara aqui, ó.
Sarah, good to see you. Who's your friend?
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Talvez depois. Temos assuntos da Constelação para tratar primeiro. O que é a vanguarda?
United Colonies Volunteer Fleet. Independent captains enlist, get to use their own ships, and the UC provides them with sustained work and credits. And put in your time, and you're guaranteed UC citizenship and everything that comes with it. Discounts on UC goods and medical services, chance to own a place in New Atlantis. Only way a foreign captain could even dream of seeing those sorts of benefits. So, you want in?
Talvez depois. Temos assuntos da Constelação a tratar primeiro.
All right. Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks, I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
A gente vai falar com ele. Tenho certeza que chega mesmo numa boa oferta. Quem é esse Mora?
Oh, he goes way back. Think he was recruit number 81 or something.
Tá, espera, o que tem de errado com o sistema solar?
You kidding? Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars.
Eu vou pra Marte? A gente vai falar com ele. Tenho certeza que chega mesmo numa boa oferta.
Sol system is a lot of planets. But a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Tá. Agradeço a sua ajuda, John. Então, vamos para Sidonia? Um bar no aeroporto, me sinto em casa. Algo que possa me dizer sobre Sidonia? É Sidonia?
Yeah, bring a coloring book. Get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
O Moara falou onde encontrar esse enfeite dele.
You'll have to ask him. But Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
Tá. Agradeço por sua ajuda, John.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. even the prodigal children.
Oh,
Ai, cara, a
brother.
polícia queria.
I'm serious
Também
about
foi
the
no final.
recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Tá. Eu dei misclick no botão do mouse, mano. Aí pulou. É aqui embaixo. Vamos descer, né? Onde é que é agora? Em teoria aqui, estacionar, esse bagulho em cima aqui embaixo, né? Era pra ser, né? Não, não é. Pô, tá. Eu não vou nessa agora, não. Podia ser assim, né, ó. Achar as portas abrindo, você poder abrir uma porta de boa e tal. E sala de orientação da vanguarda, doutor? Não. Pô, não faz sentido só que tendo loading pra tudo, mano. Poxa. Por que os caras perdem esse SD, mano? Tá, vambora.
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony and I leave. No, probably not.
Eu queria encontrar um vendedor, mas eu não sei onde tem. Eu queria vender os itens e ficar velho e rico. Vamos pra cá, velho. Espaço porto, eu ia falar aeroporto. Espaço porto. Tá. O que é esse aqui? Não é bagulho de café.
It seems like a small decision, but they all add up over time.
É. Nossa, deve ser um layoutzinho melhor, mano. Feião, olha.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it!
Super fã, é.
Is it you? Is it really, really you?
Yeah, sorry.
Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, Constellation's shining star of stars.
Because this place is a disorganized mess. What you asked me to do is literally impossible.
Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you, it seems like destiny. The hero of Vectera, in my second home, ordering a cup of joe? It must be fate.
Olha, eu tava cuidando da minha vida quando você me abordou.
Me too. I was minding your business as well, visualizing it, dreaming it, and tending to it like a garden in bloom. And now here it is, our first spring. Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
Designar tripulante, velho. É um prazer te ter a bordo.
You won't be disappointed.
Confirmar. Já tá na nave. Tá bom.
Outrageous.
Hi there.
Quem foi que falou que...
Hello and welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you?
Não, vai. Pra cá.
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds
De
upset?
comida, né?
Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Tem um mercado melhorzinho. Vamos lá pra esse bioporte aqui. Ali é o que? É a estação de trem? É, basicamente. Vou voltar pra minha nave? É.
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Nath. Hotel e shopping, ó. É pra cá. Vamos ver o que tem nesse shopping aí. O que faltou. Ó, The Viewport. The Viewport. E aí, campeão?
Not used to people coming up to me. The suit usually scares them off. Although I guess that's my fault, isn't it?
Que traje impressionante, apesar de um pouco intimidador.
Yeah, well, I go all over. Little psychological warfare up front tends to make things easier.
Pô, que é da hora mesmo. Imagino que seja mercenário então, ou militar.
Retired, actually. From too many lives to count. But I've been all those things, yeah? And a few more. I spend a lot of time in the fringes these days. God help you if you come across something someone wants. You'd think it was things like civilizations and factions that cause people to want to shoot each other. No, even without that, it's still winner take all.
Que sinistro, tem bastante gente por aí se ajudando. Desde que eu venço, por mim tudo bem. Tem toda uma filosofia por trás dessa frase, não tem?
You're on to me.
Que sinistro, tem bastante gente por aí se ajudando.
Of course. That's what makes the reality so tragic. Wait a second. I think I'm in danger of having a real conversation with someone for a change. Better stop here. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Se ele não vier atrás de mim, né? Minha cabeça tá prêmio. Painel de missões. Não. Peraí, não. Vamos pegar, né? Pegar todas as missões, progresso de inspeção planetária exibido no cartão de formação do planeta estelar. Também no leitor condição específico do planeta. No caso de planetas sem vida, fazer a leitura a partir da órbita pode baixar para concluir a inspeção. Mas a maioria dos planetas exige que você pouse ou explore com mais atenção. Tá? Não tenho mais espaço. Tá. Tá, já peguei umas missãozinhas que tem pra cá. E tudo.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Não achei que fosse tão óbvio.
Oh boy. I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just something to say to customers. Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
Ouviu algum boato ultimamente?
I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went.
Os negócios parecem estar vento em popa.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous. Galaxy-wide.
Vou ter que provar.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
Você deveria falar com segurança. Ver se pode pegar o que é seu.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Parece meio que você precisa de uma ajudinha.
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You,
Peguei a visão.
with me on this?
Surely you're not seriously considering this course of action. The last thing we need is UC security on our backs.
Tô aqui pra ajudar, vou fazer o possível.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
Tá. Não se preocupe, eu vou dar um jeito.
I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
Como consigo o que você precisa?
I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
Tem algum ponto de partida?
I know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
Tá. Se é reféns, bom, essa foi minha ideia. Não. O que você já tentou?
Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff, I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlanta Security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh?
Tá, vamos sair.
See you around.
Anything I can do for you?
Hey there. You look like the planet-hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
Se estiver disposto a trabalhar, será bem-vindo a bordo.
Aye, aye, Captain. I won't overcharge you. I'm grateful for the offer. I've been out of a job since I left the Freestar Rangers.
Não posso pagar o que você me pede. Você trabalha por menos?
You're short on credits?
Para a pessoa de alguém é necessário fazer escolhas certas. As escolhas podem variar entre elogios, distrações e ameaças. Cada escolha tem uma dificuldade. Quanto maior for a dificuldade, maior será a sua chance de falhar. Mas maior será a quantidade de pontos obtidos se tiver sucesso. Há um limite de escolhas disponíveis, mas você não vai falhar se a última escolha estiver funcionando. Mano, aqui é difícil, né? Você está perdendo praticamente o dobro do que vale.
Not sure that's the best way to get me on your side.
Acho que você não entendeu. Vou tentar explicar.
Stop! I don't want to hear it.
Caramba, velho. Não tem comandante melhor do que eu pra você servir.
Yeah, I've heard of you. I do like working with the best.
Não tem motivo pra gente se estranhar aqui, né?
I hear you.
Não, sobre. Eu tenho certeza que dá pra todo mundo sair contente dessa história, sabe? Acho que deixei o fone ligado uns 2 sistemas de chaves atrás. Será que pela relatividade temporal a casa já queimou? Tenho certeza que dá pra todo mundo sair contente dessa história.
That's what I'm hoping. Well, the last thing I want is you going bankrupt on my account. I'll work for whatever you can pay.
Pagar 6.000 créditos. Gosto de sua postura. O trabalho é seu. Acho que... não vou pagar, não. Acho que não vai dar certo. Desculpe.
Oh. Well, I guess there's no accounting for taste, huh? If you change your mind, I'll be here.
Tá. Marica Boros tá aqui no bagulho de café, né? É o The Viewport. Tá. É isso, né? Tem que explorar mais aqui direitinho, mano. Vamos pra nossa nave. Ó o robozinho. Nossa senhora. Eita porra. Fia. Tudo certo aí, velho. Olha o olho dela, velho.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Envoys haven't needed diplomatic visas since the colony war.
The law's the law, sir. And that one's still on the books. New Atlantis Security Charter 2308 Addendum, Article 2, Section 8.
Ludicrous. You made all that up. There is no such addendum. The war ended almost 20 years ago. I am Representative Evans Chisholm of the Freestyle Collective. I've been coming here for months trying to ensure continued peace.
I don't make up the laws, Representative. I just enforce them. You have a good day now. Someplace else. Have a good one.
Vou falar com ele.
Just one quiet day.
Não, rapaziada.
Not too much to ask for.
Já deu um tempinho bacana. Vamos parar o vídeo por aqui, tá? A gente foi basicamente esse vídeo muito de... Foi só conversa esse vídeo. A gente já descobriu muita coisa. Adiantamos aqui um pouquinho da história. E vamos ver o que é que vai rolar. A próxima missão a gente vai ter que ir pra Marte, né? É isso. Deixa eu ver... Não. Cadê a rota aqui? Tem que ir aqui, ó. Tem que ir lá no Sol. Tem que ir lá em Marte. Mas enfim, rapaziada. No próximo vídeo a gente fala com esse carinha aqui e já vai pra nave. Quem puder aí, ó, se inscrever, deixar um likezinho, dar aquela fortalecida, comentar pra ajudar aqui, engajar nos comentários, e, enfim. Quem fez isso já, mano? Pô, vocês moram no meu coração, vocês são pica. Desculpa o linguajar, mas enfim. Tamo junto, rapaziada. Próximo vídeo a gente se vê com mais essa gameplay desse joguinho aí. Tamo junto, velho. Beijo no popote. Valeu, falou. Tchau.